Welcome back to Internet Guys. It's time for another manga, manhwa, webtoon review. Welcome once again. This is going to be on the Villainess Turns The Hourglass by Sansubi and art by Ant Studio. It is a manhwa made into a manga style. Brought to you through Webtoon and Ize Press. Now, I am reviewing this because of them. They sent me this copy to review. It is a lot better than I thought it was going to be honest. It's really, really good. I'm interested to see what happens next. So I think Volume 2 releases in February, so I will have a copy of it, hopefully, to review. But it is pretty intense of a story, to be honest. It gave a lot more than I thought it would. Villainous stories are very popular nowadays, and this one was unique in its own way. Now, before anything, check out Ize Press and Ize Press by going to izepress.com. They have an umbrella of companies, and Ize Press is one of them. They released all these type of webtoons and manhwas from Korea, and they're doing a good job releasing stuff. They have a lot of stuff, and a lot of them are actually way better than I thought. I mean, they are seriously handpicking the best ones. So this one, good job. Check them out. I have a lot of videos in my channel already of them. I do release 3 or 4 reviews per week of the stuff that they send me per month. So yeah, make sure you give them some love. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Check out my other videos, manga, anime reviews, and as well as webtoon reviews and light novel reviews. And I do appreciate all the love that you've been showing. Check out my description below for my social medias as well. Okay. The Villainess Turns the Hourglass. We follow the story of this girl who doesn't look like this, actually, other than the first part of the novel or the volume. Her name is Arya, and Arya basically was dealt a bad hand. She was tricked and coerced by her half sister Mio, and basically she's beheaded. Her family is killed. She's beheaded, and basically, she thinks she's dead. Now, what ends up happening is that time is changed back to when she was a younger kid, specifically when they were still very, very young, both her and her sister, and time has gone back to that time. She doesn't know why, but she knows that is something to do with the hourglass that is basically broken. Now, there is a few things that she notices from her past that essentially are things that connect to her future, that obviously is not a good future because it's going to be beheaded, right? So she decides and puts it to plan that she is going to do the best that she can to avoid from being killed. And that's essentially the first whole volume, to be honest. A lot of it is just pettiness between her and her sister. Her sister and her, they're pretty young, but again, she is an adult in this young girl's body. One of the things she does is that she makes sure that her sister knows that she is well-mannered and she is way more respected than what she was in the past. And a lot of events do happen. So there's a lot of things that happen, and I wish I could tell you everything, but I don't want to give you all the details because that ruins the whole story. But I will say, she comes from a rough background. Her mom essentially is the second wife to the king, and so she's only half sisters with the princess. But she went from being poor to being a princess. So in her first life, she didn't know how to conduct. She didn't know what to do, and her stepsister or half sister took advantage of it and made sure that she was ridiculed, she was made fun of, there was rumors behind her, and I mean, a bunch of horrible stuff. So she basically goes against all that stuff. She starts learning how to be proper, how to be etiquette. She learns how to embroider and a bunch of stuff that nobles do at an older age, but she starts doing it at a younger age to kind of put pressure on her sister to be like, oh, your other sister's doing that stuff, but you're not. Like, that's a little odd, right? So, that's one of the things. Another things that she does starts romancing the guy that essentially ended up being lovers with her sister in the future, and she suspects that he kind of was in the mix of having her overthrown and beheaded and so on and so forth. And towards the end of the volume, she starts pinpointing some servants and people that are kind of like her right hands. One specifically, a maid who happens to always be there and advising her what to say and what to do. So she starts kind of going against those as well. Now, certain stuff do change because, again, she is coming back to the past, and she's altering the past. So she is changing quite a bit of stuff. One of the things is that there's like a gambling thing that's going on that is breaking laws that she, because of a comment she made, then that event happens a lot faster in this timeline than the previous timeline, which throws off some stuff. And there's now a new character, a guy specifically, who kind of has his eye on her in a loving manner. At least that's what he says he does, but we don't know where exactly it is. So she is altering the past. At the very least, she knows events are happening differently now. So what I like about this story is her character itself. A lot of the times, villains, when they're given a second chance, or maybe they're reincarnated into a villain and they know they're a villain but they don't want to be the villain, our main character is always kind of the hero. But this story in particular, although she is in times kind of portrayed and we kind of sympathize with her and we kind of try to feel for her, she still has that villainous mindset. Like, she wants to hurt her sister. It's not like, no, I want to be friends with her so that this second chance of life we can maybe have a good bond and not kill each other. No, she is completely 360 or 180, whatever it is, and she's like, no, this timeline, I want to make sure I'm the one that survives and you're the one that dies, or at the very least you're gonna end up at the bottom of the food chain. And she pretty much has this hatred, which is again justifying justly because, you know, she was beheaded and all, but at the same time, it's a new light to this type of genre because very oftentimes they're the heroes. They're doing good. They're changing stuff for the better. And she, on the other hand, is changing stuff for her better, but not the better of the castle or anything like that. In fact, there is already people that she got fired and people that she changed positions because they did stuff behind her back that could have possibly gotten her hurt, and she catches them in the act. And she still can't connect them to her sister, but she knows her sister was involved because they're friends to her, right? So, oh well. Really, really good series. Go check it out. Volume 1 is out for you to buy. It is full gloss pages and full color the entire way. Look, that's the guy that says that he likes her. So, and that's the servant that betrayed her or almost got her killed. Anyways, great series. Go check it out. Give some love to Ize Press and Ize Press. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.